Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. So I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osius fighters. They were tailing something, a drone. They were going full out chasing that thing, doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have been doing your best to see this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Is everyone here?
Nope.
Settle down.
I don't wanna.
I said settle down.
Alright.
You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force.
We have?
Until today.
Crap.
Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site.
Paul did it.
Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade.
Nah.
As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land.
Alright.
If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
Nah, really?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
And welcome, guys, to Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. Alright, let's go straight into the mission prep here. Oh, do. You know what? We're just gonna start off with that. Because... why the fork not?
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
So I will let you guys know, I have played this and I have beat it. So, if you were to start this today, you don't have access to many of the planes I do. And for that, I'm sorry, but you'll just have to play it a couple times like I have. And good luck.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
I'm going. Clear me for takeoff. Come on.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party. We have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
Good. Because I'm going up and I'm going high.
Looks like the harbor's taking a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit.
Holy
Mage
crap.
2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco.
And don't stink at your job.
Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in the middle.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
I don't wanna. I'm on my way to him anyway.
They're way overhead.
Behind target.
Let's go introduce ourselves.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading. Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts follow for another
Going for the MiG. Going for the MiG.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
I don't know why I have dogs barking in the cockpit. I shouldn't. I thought I left the dogs at home.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Targeting gun range. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Oh, I'm doing fine. Knock it off. Do. Yeah, I think it's the MiG that's flashing that I'm going after right now. Man, that speed. Woo!
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
In that, but that's only for ground attack. And hit the brakes. Where'd they go?
Missile away. You'll knock them out with your special weapon. Use it when you need to.
We've done enough damage to the harbor, the carrier, and enemy fleet. Drop payload on installations and return to base.
Mage 2, target down. Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Thanks.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid.
I'll watch your mouth.
Back at base if we can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Too late.
Go. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do this very well, but we're going to do a little outside view with this.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy crews. Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
I'm working on it.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. I can't tell them apart.
Target was not struck.
I'm taking fire. Still flight capable.
No, you're not. Do-do-do-do-do. We're coming!
Attack missed. Missile incoming. Quick. Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. All that, mission accomplished. Rest of the harbor baggage. Emptying of the hangars and runways. Bandit sighted.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload.
Don't let them destroy the harbor. Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor's under heavy fire. He took a fighter. He's breaking.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Mage 2, missile launch.
I'm out.
Ooh. Do-do-do-do.
Locked on target.
Ah.
Mage 2, target down.
Made it on your tail.
One remaining.
Mage
Bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta sign with the bossman on this.
I forgot how to do that.
Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones? Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
That's just a replay of what I just did, so no sense of seeing that.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
You're welcome. Bam! That's all the damage I did. Next mission!
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war.
Crap.
Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
Oh, lordy.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yusia. paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers.
Sneaky
No one
little
thought they were capable of
so-and-sos.
doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt.
That's the way to
The
do
whole
it.
place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape.
As one does.
They found out. And set the dogs on me.
Fluffy, no!
Charge the enemy.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Usia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent.
Yay?
We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Grays Air Base Squadron
I don't
has
have
been
any
entered into the
blind
order
eyes.
of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, You will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops.
Okay.
The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat.
Nah, they won't.
However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support.
I'll handle it.
If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
You know I will. I'm triggered, damn it. Come on, let's go. Do I want to keep this? Or do I want to go something else? We're gonna keep this playing because I like it.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Next playthrough, or next video, I'm gonna probably change up the airplane for you guys. Give you something new to look at.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, enemy aircraft shot down would land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire EAA! Flee our vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Radar vehicles are under fire! The anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed! They're going for the radar car!
They got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Hey, we're being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Attack the radar vehicle! Destroyed. Close to position for the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now!
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online! Push the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory. You have a lock on you, Shaco? Ally shot down! I'm strike. Evading.
Missile launched.
Enemy has entered ground. Intercept. Roger 6. This is Skull 4. Enemy missile detected.
We're almost out of special weaponry.
Turn the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Page 2, locking.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
It's completely blind, those bastards.
Enemy missile chasing me.
Behind one.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports attacking.
Page 2, missile launch.
I've got you now. Firing.
Missile connected.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can
That one hurt.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
That's a miss.
Taking lock. Evading. I'm taking fire, but I can fly.
Bandit coming at you. Clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. Good work, Trigger. Just a lovely pile of scrap.
I'm in position. Keep fine.
Keep your mind focused. All transports have been destroyed. But what were they carrying?
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Bandit in my sights. Locked on.
Column 4, Fox 2.
Bandit behind you. Read aim over clear ground. School 3, pass the bailout now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
All right, this base is worth destroying. 4 targets remaining.
Bandit evaded the attack. Fox 2! Fox 2!
Yep, you are breaking up.
Remaining. Page 2 locked.
Launch preparations complete. Bullets are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAV is ready to launch. Away.
UAVs, uh-oh. Ah,
What happened?
Christ.
Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it for dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
On it.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go. Shit! I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
On his tail.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Fox 2!
Mage 2, you've iced up.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a
Go back to this view here.
You're doing good. Just two.
Woo!
Missile coming! Break! Break!
Wow.
Nicely done. 1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
There he is.
I've got him in my sights. Clouds are screwing up the accuracy. Careful in those clouds.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe units we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed.
Whee!
The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Love the look of that plane.
Current target is...
The Thunderbolt is a really kick-ass plane. In this game alone, I love it. And I understand why the guys in our Air Force, those
You've
who
given us
fly
air
it,
superiority
love
by
it.
destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Okay. Alright, next.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty.
Womp womp.
Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Choppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Choppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft.
Sure thing.
There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Thanks. We'll be changing one thing on here. We're keeping that plane though. But we're going to go with the air-to-air missiles. 'Cause I don't think we're going to be incurring...
aircraft preparations complete.
Yep. We're not going to be incurring too many ground personnel. Yeah. Choppenberg. I think this apparently took place last year, 2019.
Woohoo! Takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch. H2 is away. H2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Thanks.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action.
Of course we will.
Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage
Little
1
turbulence.
Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first enemy and you get thrown down.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
Missile.
There he is.
Golem 2 just knocked one down.
This right here is what we call learning experience.
Roger that.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
When the flank is open, Skeleton 2, move in.
Did I hit him? I think I might have clipped him. Ah.
Even if you're in a 9G turn.
Missile.
4 remaining.
Getting our ass kicked. Reinforcements. We're surrounded.
Attacking from behind my target.
Enemy on your rear.
There he is.
Locked on hostiles. They got me.
If I get too many more games like this, I will be investing in the proper equipment for it.
We need reinforcements now. He escaped into the clouds. Enemy light trail. I can't take him.
Nice kill. 1 remaining.
Why did you pull out? H2 hostiles got a lock.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
What the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution! Large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Oh, that's a big plane. That is a big plane. With many planes, probably about the size of mine. Hee.
We just learned that Eruzia is
Well,
utilizing the arsenal.
there's more drones.
Bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break, now!
Missile.
We're just waiting for you.
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys will go down easy.
Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
Missile.
God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Straight up. Find your own target. Look at that light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here? Trees enemy on your tail.
Golem 2, evade!
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Squadron needs help.
Status?
Verify the situation.
Losing too many. Let's take all of them.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report.
Missile. Missile.
Ship Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Missile.
Yours and 3. Break. Break. Missile.
Mage 1, get your head out of your ass.
Lost
Stop
another
arguing with the
friendly.
damn drones.
Command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If they noticed earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2 is hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to quit. I'm back at 9.
Won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Enemy is locked on, Mage 2.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy. I got him. He's mine. I'm glued to this one.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will pull up pursuit. Golem Squadron, hang in there and come back safe. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Frank! That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Missile.
Mage 2, Fox 2.
Don't make focus.
Woo!
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
On his tail.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1, leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
I'm trying.
One bandit, SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
Fast.
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run. Mage 2 has made a kill. This is getting a little tight.
Mage 2, UAV down.
I've got him in my sights.
This is crazy, guys. I'm sorry I'm so quiet.
Golem and Mage Squadron, help us.
Get those UAVs off of friends.
I'm working on it.
Get your asses out. Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
Dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
Mage 2, missile away.
Dang it, missed.
You're mine. I'll make it quick.
Woo! Sneaky little devil.
Still have their hot gun? We just might make it out. We're back. Golem and Mage, they owe you a debt. And we'll pay it.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Golem
Yeah, I
2,
know.
what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. We get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support!
Where the hell are you?
Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brony?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. All UAVs have been splashed.
I think.
I said what I had to say. not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Maid Squadron, withdraw.
Just sounds so alien. It can't be made from humans.
H2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach.
This won't be pretty.
The deck is clear. H2, you are cleared for landing.
And it won't exactly be legit either. Just throwing that out there now.
Lower your speed. Approach looks good. Stay on course. 1 mile to carrier.
Told ya.
Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Now return to base.
Definitely was not legit.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined.
Again, replay of what I just did. Which you guys don't need to see. I don't think.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure.
Don't!
The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home.
Woohoo!
The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Yay, dogfights. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. I will see you next time, guys. Take care. And as always, you know what to do. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below, hit that little bell icon a couple times, make sure you're getting all notifications. You know the drill. I'm kind of, stumbling over my own words now. So, and in any case, I will see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.